Babe, I have some news. Babe, I have some shocking news. I'm 70 kilos.
Every skinny person has come across the subject of bulking on their fitness journey. If you've heard that bulking is an inefficient or even ineffective way to gain muscle, you've been shortchanged, because it's all about execution. Do it right and you will achieve maximum muscle growth with minimal fat gain. Do it wrong though and you'll gain too much fat too quickly to care about anything else.
Let's talk about lean bulking versus normal bulking. A typical bulking approach has you eating in a calorie surplus, usually 500 plus calories over your maintenance calories, so the calories that you need to maintain the body that you have right now. This amount of excess calories will definitely help you gain a lot of weight quite quickly. The downside to it is you will gain a lot of fat as well. Where on the other hand you have lean bulking and the worst part, you need to do a cutting cycle afterwards to trim that fat off your body, which is just an endless cycle of gaining weight for 6 months and cutting fat down for the other 6 months, which in my opinion is not a supportable lifestyle. On the other hand, you have lean bulking. There are a few different approaches. Typically you eat 200 calories over maintenance and most of the gains will be from muscle. If you gain too much fat, however, you will just need to cut down for 1-2 weeks and you're good to continue. The big advantage of lean bulking though is it's way more comfortable, way less extreme to manage in your life. Because I can imagine most of us still have a job to go to, a family, friends, and we still want to enjoy life.
From a training perspective, the most important thing to aim for is progressive overload. This refers to progressively increasing tension levels in the muscle fibers. The most effective way to do this is to progressively increase the amount of weight you're lifting over time. For most of my workouts, I'm training in the 5 to 10 rep range. This is the best rep range to gain strength and muscle. The reason is simple: you achieve the perfect balance of time under tension and muscle activation. Training in the 1 to 4 rep range can be way more risky and dangerous. Finally, the time under tension is relatively short, so it's not as effective for gaining muscle compared to 5 to 10 reps. On the other side of the coin, I find rep ranges beyond 10 repetitions harder to make strength gains on a weekly basis. That's why I reserve my volume-based exercises for those rep ranges. In the 5 to 8 rep range, I can push really hard and strive for personal records safely, and this will have the greatest effect on muscle growth. When it comes to exercise selection, I try to focus mostly and mainly on compound movement. So usually my workout starts with 2 big compound movements followed by a few more isolating exercises. Like I said, the main goal is to strive for progressive overload. This means getting stronger on a weekly basis, either through putting more weight on the bar or doing more repetitions. When it comes to diet, old school bulkers are correct in that you need to eat more food than usual to build muscle efficiently. And new schoolers are correct in that ballooning your body fat percentage is not only unnecessary for muscle building, but detrimental. So, eating in a slight calorie surplus every day is crucial to muscle growth, but it depends how much of a surplus. Oftentimes, a 10% surplus is the way to go. Eating, let's say, 20 or 30% over maintenance will lead to the same muscle growth, but with more additional fat gain. It's okay to indulge here and there, but this should by no means be treated as an excuse to everything you want all the time. I mean, who doesn't know that one friend who eats whatever he/she wants because they are quote-unquote bulking?
Good morning, babe.
Morning, babe. You want to have breakfast with me?
You have Ben & Jerry's for breakfast?
It's fine, I'm bulking.
Many people don't know or don't want to know, but food is more than just a source of calories, protein, carbs and fat. It's also our source of vital micronutrients that our body needs to remain healthy and function optimally. A major problem with candy and junk food is that they are high in calories but low in micronutrients. Get at least 80% of your calories from whole, minimally processed foods and use the remaining 20% of your calories for your cravings.
Babe, where are you?
Meow.
Like I said, bulking is all about execution. To build an aesthetic and muscular physique, you need to stay in a low body fat percentage while eating just enough to pack on muscle. This is the most satisfying way to make progress while looking your best and being able to eat a little bit more.